Sup guys, CxrdMxster here. Today we're going to be talking about Hagure Yuusha no Estetica, one of my favorite animes out there. It's a shame we only got one season, but as always, we move. Now, for the past few months, I've been binging anime left, right, and center because I'm still in school and I got papers I gotta hand in, and the only thing that seems to be able to refresh me is, well, anime. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't take my time to digest the content. I practically watch full seasons in a night half asleep, but some of the best scenes I find interesting tend to reside with me. Hence, I give my thoughts solely based on that or the overall vibe I got from the anime. As you know, if you don't, I usually talk about anime under the harem, fantasy, ecchi genres. If you're into that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. This intro is getting a little bit too long, so let's get to the waterworks scene that you're probably here for. Akatsuki, one of, if not my favorite anime protagonist of all time. This man is a man's man, if you know what I'm saying. He's the type to pull up in a room and you most definitely feel the big D energy emitting from the boy. And who can blame him? He's the GOAT. More accurately, he's the maverick hero. Strip away the cliches of anime and this guy stands out in the hero category, as he doesn't fall under the same traits. You know what? Even if you do put the anime cliches back on, he's still unique. Akatsuki is the type of guy who just does the thing and literally doesn't care too much about the consequences or what people think, to a certain extent, of course. But that extent is so great, he basically treading the line of anti-hero in most cases. What makes him a hero is the fact that at the end of the day, he will quote-unquote do the right thing, and Mans is pretty kind, though most perceive him to be a dick. And if you still don't get what type of a guy Akatsuki is, listen to this, it may help you fathom how this guy operates. At the beginning of the anime, he aids a princess in saving her kingdom in a different world, because like we said, he is a hero. When this is done, he decides to go to his homeworld to the princess' dismay. She would have preferred him to stay and probably, I don't know, marry him in the future. But for whatever reasons, she sends her ninja mates to retrieve him before he leaves. Akatsuki has fun with this, somehow removing the women's underwear without taking out their outfits mid-fight, and they all see him as a vile human being, whilst on the low we know how they truly feel, though that matters not, for one would still be embarrassed. When you look at it closely, he did this because he did not want to hurt them, though they wouldn't let him act on his own accords, so he does heroic things, just not in a heroic manner, because like I said, he doesn't give a fuck. He does take it too far sometimes though. I mean, man's literally immobilized one of the maids and said your earlobes look tasty right before he proceeded to nibble on them. I mean, like, yeah, okay, I ain't mad at it. I know she wasn't. JK, guys, always get consent before you do these type of things. Moving on, the waterworks scene we're all here for. Now, Akatsuki got trapped in an equipment room with 3 girls, and one of them, the class rep, apparently needed to use the toilet. Now, we know Akatsuki's first instinct would be to smash the door open, but that would have repercussions for all of them, so he decides not to get his colleagues in trouble. However, when it gets too much and the class rep starts to cry because of the shame she would endure for peeing her pants, Akatsuki decides to take matters into his own hands. Using his super special technique that's not magic, he applies pressure on the other 2 girls' bladders, forcing them to, well, pee on themselves. Then he does the earlobe thing to the rep and she lets it rip. Now obviously the girls didn't like what the boy did. One of the girls, who is the daughter of the demon king, contemplated killing him, but when you think about it, he was actually being a good friend. Akatsuki has this thing of not wanting his girls to cry because he always wants them to be happy, so he will do everything in his power to stop the waterworks, which is commendable in my book. So to stop the rep from crying, he put the other 2 in a similar situation, and it worked. And you could even say the experience brought them close together, something the Demon King's daughter had been longing for. So yeah, whilst upfront Akatsuki may seem like an ass, he's really a sweetheart. I love this character because he does what we all think. I get pissed when these protagonists at times with the way they handle their harems, like not pleasing their women, but Akatsuki will not shy away from a woman's desires. If she wants a kiss is what she'll get, and this truly makes me smug the guy even more. Well, that's the video. If you liked it, I truly appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time. It's the CxrdMxster signing out. Peace.